I don't know what I'm to say, I'll say it anyway. There's another day to find you, shine away. I'll be coming for your love, okay? Take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. So needless to say, Martinez, but I'm being stumbling awake, slowly learning that life is okay. Say after me, it's not better to be safe than sorry. Take on me, take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. All things that you say, yeah, you've been alive for just to play my worries away. You all the things I've got to remember, shine away. I'll be coming for you anyway. Take on me, take on me, take me on, take on me. I'll be on in a day or two. Happy New Year! Cheers, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to 2022, and if you're anything like me, 2021 was the shortest and longest year in the history of years, just quietly. So I hope you're settled in for another year, 2022. We started doing this show in March of 2020, and we were going to do it for a few weeks. And now we're still here doing it. But that's fine. It has been a lot of fun, and I've been digging the interaction that I've had from folks here, and all of your wonderful support over all of that time has been awesome. And I thought I'd start us off with a little bit of 80s aha. Yeah, did that just happen? Did we go by with 2021? I know, a bit weird. Just checking my audio levels, all looks okay. G'day to everyone who's here live. Hello, Thomas Christ. Hello to Mark Bro. Hello, Russ. 8889. Christopher Rossi is here. We've got Joe Glenn. I saw Barry Glenn before. Bleeding Red Beats. It's not a happy hour without some serious falsetto. Yeah, it was probably a little bit ambitious doing the falsetto on the very first song, but hey, you know what? We're not here for a haircut because I don't have any hair. What are you imbibing in? It is the new year, and let me know either what you're drinking tonight or what did you have for New Year's. I had a nice Canadian Club 12-year-old rye whiskey, which was very nice, and today I'm drinking the Zytho Brewing Tropical Haze, which is a very fine drop, a hazy IPA, a very common beer going around at the moment. Quite delicious. So shout out to Zytho Brewing. All right, let's continue the 80s, shall we? Let's play us another 80s tune because that was a bit of fun. That was a wee bit of fun, and we're going to play this one. I don't know that I've ever played this song on the happy hour, so this could be a first. This could be a first time play. But this is another classic 80s tune from the synth wave kind of era from our old friends Soft Cell. I think you might know this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, sometimes I feel I've got to run away, I've got to get away from the pain you drive into the heart of me. The love we share seems to go nowhere. Now I've lost my light, for I toss and turn, I can't sleep at night. Once I ran to you, now I run from you. This tainted love you've given, I give you all a boy could give you. Take my tears and that's not nearly all. Tainted love, oh, tainted love. Now I know I've got to run away, I've got to get away. You don't really want any more from me to make things right. You need someone to hold you tight, and you think I love to pray, but I'm sorry I don't pray that way. Once I ran to you, now I run from you. This tainted love you've given, I give you all a boy could give you. Take my tears and that's not nearly all. Tainted love, tainted love. Don't touch me, please. I cannot stand the way you tease. I love you though you hurt me so. Now I'm gonna pack my things and go. Tainted love, whoa, tainted love, oh, tainted love, tainted love. Touch me, baby, 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 tainted love. Whew, a little bit of soft sell with some tainted love, because sometimes I feel I got to run away, I've got to get away. Yeah, the lyrics are going to have a bit of meaning here today. I've picked some songs that, whilst they're kind of party songs, they're a little bit representative of 2021 in some ways. So, yeah, thank you for coming on the OOOs there. Appreciate you. 5 p.m. in hours away from tasting those beers, though. Well, you should just get into it, unless you're at work, in which case you probably shouldn't, Gary. Thank you, Joe Glenn, by the way. And thank you to everyone all throughout 2021. Just to pause real quickly here, 2021 was the first year that I did this as a full-time gig for the entire year. So 2020, I left my corporate gig in September of 2020, and then I changed things up for the intercom's over there. I'll talk to you while I'm doing this, because I've left the intercom on over here. I'm just going to turn that off. Otherwise, you'll hear what's going on in the other room. All right, we're back. Did I mention this is a professional show? Yeah, so I was just in the middle of telling you how this is my professional full-time gig now. But hey, it's still something I do at home, and there's still things that go on that you need to attend to. But yeah, thank you everyone, because all of your donations, all of your support, everything you've done throughout 2021 has helped me continue to do this, and I can continue doing it into 2022. So thank you to Joe Glenn, thank you to everyone for all of your support. Oh, all right, I'm going to play a song about beer, because I like beer, and I think I'll have myself a beer, and this is a Real Big Fish tune. I just need to have some beer, and then we'll play it. All right, let's kick into this one. This is one of my favourite ska bands, and we try to do this ska song. On acoustic, because why not? It's fun. And this is Real Big Fish and a song called Beer. 2, 3, 4. Woo-hoo-hoo. She called me late last night to say she loved me so. Didn't matter anymore. Say she never cared and that she never will. Do it all again, I guess I'll have to wait until then. If I get drunk, well, I'll pass out on the floor now, baby. You won't bother me no more. late last night, say she loved me so. But I guess you changed your mind. Well, I would have known it wouldn't be alright. But I can't live without it, so I won't even try. Well, if I get drunk, well, I'll pass out on the floor now, baby. You won't bother me no more. And if you're drinking, well, you know that you're my friend. And I say, think I'll have myself a beer. Think I'll have myself an maybe next time I'll remember what to do. She looks like heaven, maybe this is hell. Said she'd do it all again, she promised not to tell. If I get drunk, well, I'll pass out on the floor now, baby. You won't bother me no more. She said, it's okay, boy, 'cause you know we'll be good friends. And I said, think I'll have myself a beer. Think I'll have myself an think I'll have myself a beer or 207. Whew, that one takes it out. Need to have myself a beer after singing beer. Look at the shiny bald spot. Bald spot. He said like there's other non-bald spots. All right, I might turn that master volume down just a squidge because we're only going to get louder. We're only going to blast them out. So I'll turn that down a bit so that I can sing really loud and not worry about clipping, because clipping is the worst, right? Don't want to clip your signal. Who haven't I said g'day to? Who's dropped on by? Hope you're again having a happy new year in 2022 as best you can. Again, we'll keep doing our thing, right? Because what choice do we have? I keep saying this every live show. I keep doing this, but I've had some people say, "Oh no, that you shouldn't do what you're doing because don't you know that there's people that are suffering?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I do, and I know, and I feel bad." But hopefully, this is going to help. Like, I can't see how music hinders. I think it can only help make people feel better and make things better. The more music we have in the world, the better, I reckon. G'day, Donster at Tony's Music. I hope you're doing well over there in Texas. Who haven't I said g'day to? Cody Bradley, hello to you. Hello, Mum and Dad. I was like, oh, Mum and Dad aren't in the chat. Oh, yep, there they are. All good. And anyone else who I haven't said g'day to, show yourself. Chuck your name out there. I think I saw someone say hi, Samantha. So I'm assuming that's our friend Samantha Edge. There she is. There's Samantha. Hey, Sam. Hope you're doing well. Keeping cool. Whew, bit warm. All right. Probably need a bit of a slower one, don't we? I don't think I have any slower ones. This is going to be the problem. I got no slow tunes. Oh, you know what? I'll play this one because this one will give me a little bit of a break. Because I'm going to play a little bit of Coldplay. This song, weirdly, I've seen this song on two different lists in the last week. One was like the sad songs list, and the other was like a happy song playlist. And tell me if you think this is a sad song or a happy song. I don't know. Let me know. But it's a Coldplay tune. It's called Viva La Vida. It goes like this. I used to rule the world. Seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I listen as the crowd would sing. Now the old king is dead, long live the king. One minute I held the key, next the walls would close on me, and I discovered that my castle stands on pillars of salt and pillars of sand. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, once you were gone there was never an honest word. That was when I ruled the world. Was the wicked and wild wind through the doors to let me in, shattered windows and the sound of drums. People couldn't believe what I'd become. Revolutionaries wait for my head on a silver plate, just a puppet on a lonely string. Who would ever want to be king? Hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, no St. Peter won't call my name. Never an honest word. It's when I ruled the world. A little bit of cold play. Whew, I need some hydration after that one. That was a weird noise of me drinking water. Yeah, not happy or sad. Somewhere in between. I don't know. I've never really decided where I sit on that one, but I thought it would give me a break, and then I realized how many high notes I had in it. Oh, well. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Wish I still had a little falsetto. Yeah, I really need to work on the singing. I've been singing over the Christmas New Year kind of break, but not like practicing singing. I've been just enjoying myself, fun singing. I'm just going to adjust something real quick because there's something bothering me where it looks like it's blue behind me. I'm just going to turn off that white balance. There we go. That's better. Although now I look pink. Maybe I need to turn that back on. Let's just adjust that white balance a little bit more down that way, so I look a bit cooler. There we go. I look a little bit less bright. We're going to play a Violent Femmes song in a minute, and you probably know which one. Yeah, In Between, Wistful. There you go. Thomas Christ has got it. It's probably In Between. It's wistful, nostalgic. Yeah, I like it. In Between. Yeah, for everyone that's saying that. I think you're probably right. All right, let's have some fun. Hello. Oh, Fairchild Music. Thank you. Happy New Year to you, mate. Appreciate you. Brian, appreciate you as well. Let's play this from Violent Femmes. Sing along if you know the words, because I know you do. Walking, I strut my stuff, then I'm so strung out. I'm high as a kite, I just might stop to check you out. Let me go on, like a blister in the sun. Let me go on, big hands, I know you're the one. Body and sheets, I stain my sheets, I don't even know why. My girlfriend, she's at the end, she is starting to cry. Let me go on, like a blister in the sun. Let me go on, big hands, I know you're the one. I stop to check you out. When I walk in, I strut my stuff, then I'm so strung out. I'm high as a kite, I just might stop to check you out. Body and bees, I stay in my sheets, I don't even know why. My girlfriend, she's at the end, she is starting to cry. When I can walk in, I strut my stuff, and I'm so strung out. I'm high as a kite, I just might stop to check you out. Let me go on, like a blister in the sun. Let me go on, big hand, I know you're the one. Sometimes the simple songs are the best songs, don't you reckon? I think so. A little bit of violent Femmes. Whew, that one gets the sweat quotient up a little bit higher. I'm going to have to put a little AC on, I think, here, just for a little bit of coolness in between. Hello, newcomers. Yeah, hello, anyone who hasn't dropped on by before. If you're new to the show, we do this once a week. This is primarily an educational YouTube channel, but the thing is, part of learning something is doing, yeah? So this show is actually good for me because I learn, I like apply the skills when I'm practicing my guitar and practicing my singing and playing cover songs. I've said this a bunch of times, so apologies to anyone who's heard me rant on this a bunch of times, but playing cover songs is super cool because you learn different chord progressions, you learn different song structures, and it helps your own songwriting. So play covers, have fun with your music. It's very cool. Happy birthday to Jenny. Is that our friend Jenny Wolfstone Studio fame? If it is, Jenny, happy birthday. If it's a different Jenny, Jenny Jolivet. I hope you are doing well. Tom and Co. Happy New Year. Tom, one of our wonderful patrons, and shout out to everyone who is a patron of the channel. If you're not, patreon.com/PeteJohns. You can join the fun. Tremor Bear snuck in. G'day to you. Jose, play college. You know what? I was trying to think of which songs I should play of my own, and I'll play There's No Such Thing as College, because that's a bit of a party song. It's all about going to college and partying, right? Yeah. So I like that idea. See, we're doing a request show. We didn't even know we're doing a request show. And also, as we usually say at this time, I'm just going to get that beautiful cool air onto me for a moment. Donations are never required, always welcome. So thank you to Joe Glenn, who's donated for 2022. You were the first donator for 2022, Joe, and no one can take that away from you. And if anyone else wants to be the second, feel free. We'll turn that one off and we'll play this song. This is from my first album, my only album. Maybe we'll correct that. Maybe we'll make a second album in 2022, perhaps. I'll just have a quick drink. But this is a song. This is a song about the fact that here in Australia, we don't have the same sort of college structure as you do in the US. And when I used to watch movies back in the 80s with my brother and most of my brother and I would just go down to the video store and hire VHS movies of whatever teen comedy college flick was going on. And we watched a bunch of these movies, and it always just seems so weird that these kids would like go to college and, play beer pong and be drunk all the time and doing all this stuff and living on campus and not being with their families. And it was just such a foreign concept. So I wrote this song, and it is titled There's No Such Thing as College. I watched a movie back in '85. Kids were driven far away from home, and they were left behind. What is this place? Why is everyone so strange? That crusty dean made them all declare a major. How is this real? Why are all these kids so drunk? Letterman jackets and a homecoming parade just makes no sense. Nerds and jocks and freaks and geeks, sorority. I think they just made it all up. There's no such thing as college. There's no such thing as college. There's no such thing as frat boys and glee clubs and it girls. No such thing as college. Marching bands, they were on the nobody give a shit. The head cheerleader gives an A. Give me an A. The campus radio, we're crossing lives to some AV club team. And as I sit, I wonder why they have to lie to me so much. And then I realize, hey, it's just a movie. There's no such thing as college. There's no such thing as college. There's no such thing as frat boys and it girls and glee clubs. No such thing as college. What's there no such thing as? No such thing as frat boys and glee clubs and it girls and red cups, juniors and seniors and freshmen with majors, football and hazing and dorm rooms and swim team, baseballs and preppies and beer pong and keggers and college. No such thing as college. No such thing as college. There's no such thing as college. Then why do I have so much student debt? Hi, yes, there is no such thing as college. College is a bit different in Ireland. Yeah, so there's college. College is basically, if you go to a college, that's a high school, but a private school. You go to a boys' college. St. Peter's College is where one goes when one wants the best education for oneself or for one's children, perhaps. And sorry, anyone that's been to a private school, more power to you. But I don't know that they're quite as relevant in 2022 as they were in 1982, perhaps. I don't know. Cheers, anyway. Let's talk about school, shall we? Well, the song's about school, I guess. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate you. Thank you, Donster. And to Mom and Dad, Thomas Christ, Christopher Rossi, thank you very much for the kind donation. Donation number 2. Number 2. Chris, you will always be number 2. We're number 2. We're number 2. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. And thank you to Fairchild Music for $6.99 Canadian loonies. That's like 3.5 toonies. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for your kind support. It really does mean a lot to me. Yeah, the student debt. I know. I didn't go to college, and yeah, I don't. The one thing I'm gladdest about that. About that is that I don't have all the student debt. Anyway, the this song is a little bit dark considering the last couple of years, and I wasn't going to play it, and then I'm like, I'll play it anyway. People like this sort of stuff. Put my can away from the laptop, shall I? So this is a bit of a fun song. It's from an Australian band. Well, sort of an Australian band. Well, sort of a, I don't know. The Bee Gees. And I think this is a relevant song for for what we're all going through. I'm sorry. I know. I'll just play the song. It goes like this. Can tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Music loud and women warm, I've been kicked around since I was born. It's alright, that's okay, you may look the other way. We can try to understand New York Times effect on man. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, you're a staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city pricking and everybody shaking. I'm a staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. When I walk can try to understand the New York Times effect on man. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, you're staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city shaking and everybody shaking, you're staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. Coming nowhere. Somebody help me. Somebody help me. Life going nowhere. Somebody help me. I'm staying alive. Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Music loud and women warm. I've been kicked around since I was born. But it's alright, that's okay. You may look the other way. We can try to understand the New York Times effect on man. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, you're staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city breaking and everybody shaking. I'm staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. Hi. Oh. Whew. Yeah. The problem is when you pick party songs or songs that like sort of upbeat tunes, you don't get much of a rest. You just keep pouring it on and keep playing more and more of these sort of tunes. But that it's a fun song. It's the Bee Gees. Come on, it's the Bee Gees, and they're Australian-ish, Australian adjacent. Were they born in the UK? Someone will tell me. Born in the UK and then lived in Australia. The Gibbs brothers, or I don't know. Someone that knows more about stuff than that will tell me about it. Thank you, Jenny. Appreciate the kind donations. Are you number 4? Appreciate that. Number 4 for 2022. And yeah, that's very, very cool. The remix. Yeah, the remix of Staying Alive going with the two different octaves. Bee Gees. There you go. Yep, Australia and the UK coming together. Doing skippy hippie. I'm very hippie. The PJs. Yeah, right. How good, I mentioned this last time I played Bee Gees, but how good is Dave Grohl and the DGs doing his thing? Very cool. Yeah, so falsetto hour. It wasn't designed to be that way. Now I'm looking at the next track going, I wonder if this one's got some falsetto in it. Listen to a Bee Gees song. I want you to want me. It's the most annoyingly catchy song ever. You know what I love? I love How Deep Is Your Love? How deep is your love? I really need to know. Because that one actually has a really cool chord progression. I'm just going to play it real quick because it's so cool. So it's I know your eyes in the morning sun, and the moment that you wander far from me, wanna feel you in my arms again. When you come to me on a summer breeze, keep me warm in your love and you softly leave. And it's me you need to know. How deep is your love? Your love, how deep is your love? I really mean, yeah. Anyway, goes on like that. The Bee Gees, born in the Isle of Man, lived in Brisbane for a few years before moving back to Manchester. Okay, so like most Australian bands, they briefly touched our shores and we grabbed them and said, Australian. That's how we roll down here. Do I know any? See, I've never learnt a Hoodoo Guru song. What's my scene? They have some really good tunes. I play a bit of Paul Kelly and some Crowded House and stuff. I'll need to do another Australian show in January, so we'll play some more Aussie music in the future. All right, let's move on for the next one. Oh, now I've got to find where we're at. I've been jumping around all over the shop here today. I need to play some REM. This one's probably the most upbeat, frenetic REM song, so we'll keep on point with these. I'm just going to give myself a little bit of AC. In fact, this is going to be so loud. It's going to be so loud that I'm going to just play Akadaka. Yeah, I do play some Akadaka. I don't think the falsetto can handle Back in Black, Red and Black tonight. So I'm going to play this song. This is one of my favorite REM songs, and that's saying something because I have a lot of favorite REM songs. I love REM, and this is it reminds me again of 2020 and 2021, but it's all, I don't know. I think that even though some of these songs are a little bit kind of protesty, it makes me feel better to play them because it's sort of, it gets a little bit of that angst out there. And this is a song aptly titled Bad Day. A public service announcement followed me home the other day. I paid it, never mind. Go away. Shit's so thick you can stir with a stick. Free Teflon whitewash presidency. We're sick of being jerked around. Wear that on your sleeve. Broadcast me some joyful noise into the times, Lord. Count your blessings. We're sick of being jerked around. We all fall down. Have you ever seen the televised St. Vitus subcommittee prize investigation dance? These ants in pants glances well up behind the eyes. It's a hallowed anesthetized. Save my own ass, screw these guys. Smoking mirror lockdown. Broadcast me a joyful noise into the times, Lord. Count your blessings. The papers wouldn't lie. I sigh, no one more. It's been a bad day. Please don't take a picture. It's been a bad day. Please. It's a bad day. Please don't take a picture. It's been a bad day. Please. 2, 3, 4. We're dug in deep. The price is steep and someone else is such a creep. The lights went on. The oil ran dry. We blamed it on the other guy. Sure, all men are created equal. Here's the church, here's the steeple. Please stay tuned, we cut to sequel. Ashes to ashes, we all fall down. Broadcast me some joyful noise into the times, Lord. Count your blessings, ignore the law of fear. Oh, this means war. It's been a bad day. Please don't take a picture. It's been a bad day. Please. Been a bad day. Please don't take a picture. It's been a bad day. Please. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Ay, 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 ay. We're running out of voice. We're fast running out of voice. We'll need to have beer followed up by water. Need a little beer, need a little water. There we go. Yeah, so that's a fun REM song as opposed to a lot of the more sort of meaningful. Even though REM are a bit like what's a band that I can think of that's similar? That even their fun songs are like probably me. I think I've got a lot of my songwriting stuff from REM. Even though I wrote "There's No Such Thing as College" and I wrote about like goats. In fact, you know what I need? We need a goats break, don't we? So why don't we do something a little bit different, a little bit interesting here, and because I need to sit here and drink water for probably about 4 minutes, and I think that's about how long my song Goats goes for. And some of you, I know many of you have heard the original version of Goats, but some of you may not have. So we're going to give this one a spin, because this is my side project known as Fear Cut. And they've released a few songs, and one of them is a bit of a crowd favourite, safe to say. It's called Goats. And again, what I was saying before is a lot of songs are more about like fun things, but they have a bit of a hidden message or a not so hidden message in the case of this one. So what I'll do is we'll share the screen here. We'll throw this one up here, and I'll put myself off to the side. There we go. And I'm going to put my mic down for a bit, and I'm going to play. I'm going to relax here and just have a little bit of a break, and we're going to play some goats because why not? Because goats have it easier than me, and they probably have it easier than most people. This is my song from Fear Cut called Goats. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, let's go! They make, and there's one thing that I am sure of. Ghosts have it easier than me. They don't have to work, they don't have to lift a finger. Ghosts have it easier than me. They don't have a care, and I wanna be as free as ghosts. I think that I might go insane, with all of the things you say and do, and I need to find another way to survive in this land, and I might eat a cat, and maybe then I can be at one with. Ghosts have it easier than me. They don't have to work, they don't have to lift a finger. Ghosts have it easier than me. They don't have a care, and I wanna be as free as ghosts. Dance to the left, dance to the right. They might be penned up, but they're not penned up. They might be penned up with rage like me. Ghosts have it easier than me. They don't have to work, they don't have to lift a finger. Ghosts have it easier than me. They don't have a care, and I want to be like ghosts have it easier than me. They don't have to worry about getting likes on their Facebook posts, whether they're Insta famous or even whether they're being retweeted. I want to be like a ghost. Very few people can do a goat noise, Jasmine. I certainly can't. There's goats from 2019, back in the before time, in the long ago. Yeah, always a bit of fun to play some goats, and even funner when I get to get my voice back and rehydrate and play some goats at the same time. Now I just need to remix my stuff here now because I had to put my faders down, which is always a bit of a challenge to get things back to where they were before. Let's find our next song, shall we? Why don't we keep on with the theme of animals and play my favourite cake tune. And I don't know if our man Russ is still here, but I know Russ and his better half dig on the cake. I mean, Russ is known for his electronic stuff, but he likes a bit of other stuff. And this is a song that I know that Russ likes, and it has mouth trumpet. So it has Pete doing mouth trumpet, and it's cake. And how can you go wrong with a little bit of sheep go to heaven? Let's give it a crack. Today, I'm not feeling that great. I'm not catching on fire today. Love has started to fade. I'm not gonna smile today. I'm not gonna laugh. You're out living it up today. I've got bills to pay, and the grave digger puts on the forceps. Stone mason does all the work. The barber can give you a haircut. The carpenter can take you out to lunch. Yeah, I just want to play on my panpipe. I just wanna drink me some beer. As soon as you're gone, you start dying. So you better stop living in fear. Oh no, sheep go to heaven, goats go to hell. Sheep go to heaven, goats go to hell. Oh no, oh yeah, alright. Go to Sunset Strip, I don't want to feel the emptiness. Bold marquees with stupid band names, I don't want to go to Sunset Strip. I don't want to go to Sunset Strip, I don't want to feel the emptiness. Bold marquees with stupid band names, I don't want to go to Sunset Strip. And the grave digger puts on the forceps. Stone mason does all the work. The barber can give you a haircut. The carpenter can take you out to lunch. Yeah, but I just want to play on my panpipes. I just want to drink me some wine. As soon as you're born, you start dying. So you might as well have a good time. Oh no, sheep go to heaven, goats go to hell. Sheep go to heaven, goats go to hell. Go to hell, go to hell, go to hell, go to hell. Oh yeah, go to hell, go to hell, go to hell, go to hell. Oh yeah, sheep go to heaven, goats go to Well, that was unexpected. I was too loud on that one too. I knew I would put the faders back up a little bit too loud. So apologies for that. But yeah, how cool is that? Sheep go to heaven, goats go to hell. A little bit of cake for you there. Whoever I said g'day to. Desolate Mornings dropped on in for some goats and some sheeps and some all the other things. Yeah, a little bit of mouth trumpets. One of the best bands I've seen in the bar. I have not seen Cake live. Cake are on my list of bands that I haven't seen live that I would want to, along with Green Day. Should we play a Green Day song? Maybe we'll play a Green Day song a bit later. We might go a bit late here today, folks. I know you've never heard me say that before, that we're going to go late. All right, speaking of Cake, I'm going to try a song that I've never played before. Like, to the point where I've never played it, I've never played it until about 2 days ago. And it's a bit of a weird song. It's from a band that are a bit of a one-hit wonder, let's be honest. I haven't heard any of their other songs, but this is a bop, and I thought I would give it a crack because it's 2022 and it's the year of having a go. That's the way I'm looking at it anyway. I'm gonna try things in 2022. Yep. Even me, I'm doing death metal growls in 2022. It's the way it's going to roll. All right, let's try this song, shall we? Speaking of Cake, this is a song called "Cake by the Ocean." Oh no, see you walking around like it's a funeral. I didn't do that well at all. Oh man, this is going to be harsh, isn't it? See you walking around like it's a funeral. Not so serious, girl, why your feet cold? We keep getting started, don't you tiptoe, tiptoe. Waste time with a masterpiece, waste time with a masterpiece. You should be rolling with me, you should be rolling with me. You're a real life fantasy, you're a real life fantasy. But you're moving carefully, let's start living dangerously. Talk to me, baby. I'm going blind from this sweetie craving. Oh, let's lose our minds and go fucking crazy. I keep on losing. Cake by the ocean. Let's play Blink 182 instead. That one's going to require some more practice. All right, this one's Blink 182, and it goes. It doesn't really need much of an introduction because it's a Blink 182 tune, and we're going to play an acoustic version of it. It's alright to tell me what you think about me. I won't try to argue or hold it against you. I know that you're leaving. You must have your reasons. The season is calling. My pictures are falling down. Steps that I retrace, the sad look on your face, the timing and structure. Did you hear? Fucked her a day late and a buck short. I'm writing the report. I'm losing and failing. When I move, I'm flailing now. And it happened once again. Turn to a friend, someone that understands, sees through the master plan. But everybody's gone, and I've been here for too long to face this on my own. Well, I guess this is growing up. I guess this is growing up. Maybe I'll see you at a movie sneak preview. You show up and walk by on the arm of that guy, and I smile in your face. We'll pretend it's okay. The charade, it won't last. When he's gone, I won't come back, and it'll happen once again. Turn to a friend, someone that understands, sees through the master plan. But everybody's gone, and I've been here for too long to face this on my own. Well, I guess this is growing up. 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 I guess this is growing up. Sorry, I'll do what the radio stations do when they forget to. Explicit language warning for the previous song. My apologies. There were a couple of S-bombs and one F-bomb in there, so apologies for that. But cheers, everybody. Most of you are grown up, and I know that some of you sometimes listen with your kids, and I apologize. If there's things you now have to have discussions about, and tell them, do as Pete says, not as Pete does. Otherwise, you'll end up being a YouTuber. Although don't tell the children that, because apparently being a YouTuber is now the number one job aspiration of children aged like 8 to 13, which is disturbing beyond all belief for me. Cheers. Who haven't I said good day to? I know, tut for the F-bomb. Hello, Jason Short, who's jumped on in. Kids are playing in the snow. The world's colliding thing of your kids out there playing in the snow and my kids out there paddling in a paddling pool in our backyard is kind of next level. Yeah, a few carrots in there. Few carrots for the win. Now we are nearing the end of time. I've got a couple more songs that I wanted to play for you here tonight. So are we in for a few more? Do you reckon? Should we play maybe another 3 or 4 tunes? Go a little bit long here tonight. Because it's the first of the year, I think we can. I want to play a song, another one I've never played before, and hopefully this is one that I can get through and play a little bit better than the last one. Oh, and thank you, Samantha, for saying that. Yeah, good on you for having a crack. Yeah, look, it's a song that I think I'll be able to play in the future because it's just a really fun tune, and we'll see how we go with it in the future. But this is a song. This song has a bit of a history because this is the first song that I ever downloaded an MP3 of. So for those of you that are younger, you may not realize this, but back in the day, you couldn't get music when you wanted to. You couldn't just get whatever song you wanted to whenever you wanted it. And there was something called Napster, and the very first song that I Napstered was the song I'm about to play you. And I'm gonna make this a guessing game because it's a bit of a deep cut, but I think some of you may know it from back in the 90s. Very late 90s kind of vibe on this one. Oh yeah, there you go. Friggsy's got 3/4 of a pint left, so that's 5 songs. Perfect. We might play 5 songs, Friggies. So yeah, this is the very first song that I ever downloaded using Napster. And look, I don't download stuff anymore because I actually got to the point where I'm like, you know what? I can now afford to pay for streaming services, and downloading is not even really a thing anymore. So everything I do now is streaming. But anyway, back in the day, when I was a teenager and a poor student and all that good jazz, yeah, this was pretty cool. The weird thing is that I then went and bought the CD single of this song because I liked it so much. So, yeah, see if you can guess the name of this tune if you've heard it before. It goes like this. They made up their minds and they started packing. Left before the sun came up that day. An exit to eternal summer slacking. But where were they going without ever knowing the way? They drank up their wine and they got to talking. Now had more important things to say. When the car broke down, they started walking. But where were they going without ever knowing the way? Anyone can hear the road that they walk on was paved in gold. It's always summer, they'll never get cold. Never get hungry, never get old and gray. You can see the shadows wandering off somewhere. Won't make it home, but they really don't care. They wanted the highway, they're happy in there today. The children woke up and they couldn't find them. Left before the sun came up that day. They just drove off and left that all behind them. But where were they going without ever knowing the way? Anyone can see the road that they walk on was paved in gold. It's always summer, they'll never get cold. Never get hungry and never get old and gray. You can see the shadows wandering off somewhere. won't make it home, but they really don't care. They wanted the highway, they're happy there today. Anyone can see the road that they walk on is paved in gold. It's always summer, they'll never get cold, they'll never get hungry, they'll never get old and gray. You can see the shadows wandering off somewhere, won't make it home, but they really don't care. They wanted the highway, they're happier there today. There it is. That was a song called The Way by a band called Fastball, which is a bit of an old school deep cut, if you ask me. But yeah. I'm going to play a couple more songs here. Where are we at? 1 minute, 2 seconds. Yeah, we've got a little bit of additional time here. Did anyone get the name of the band? Yeah, haven't heard it in years, but did anyone get it? Where were they going without ever knowing the way? Yeah, there you go. Gary Hubb's got it. Fastball. Were they Canadian or something, Gary? Canadians tend to always know Canadian bands. Then again, Australians just claim other bands for ourselves. Yeah, it's a really, really fun song. I dig it. I know, exactly. A lot of my sequences come from these sort of songs. They're my favourite. All right. Yeah, you know what? It's times like these that do challenge us. But the fact that we're all together here, we're all hanging out, and we're all having a good time is testament to the fact that we live in the future, folks. And someone who has been with us throughout the 90s, the noughties, the 10s, the 20s, and hopefully will continue going on for another many decades to come is our man Dave Grohl. And we couldn't do a freaking party song show without playing a little Foo Fighters. And this one I think is pretty relevant for where we've all been in the last couple of years, and it's a little ditty. It's called Times Like These. I'm a one-way motorway. I'm the one that drives away, follows you back home. I'm a street light shining. I'm the white light blind and bright, turning off and on. Oh, oh. It's times like these you learn to live again. It's times like these you give and give again. It's times like these you learn to love again. It's times like these, time and time again. I'm a new day rising. I'm a brand new sky that hangs. Stars are born tonight. I'm a little divided. Should I stay or run away? Leave it all behind. Oh, oh. It's times like these you learn to live again. It's times like these you give and give again. It's times like these you learn to love again. It's times like these, time and time again. times like these you give and give again. It's times like these you learn to love again. It's times like these you time and time again. It's times like these you learn to live again. It's times like these you give and give again. It's times like these you learn to love again. It's times like these, time and time again. It's times like these you learn to live again. It's times like these you give and give again. It's times like these learn to love again. It's times like these, time and time again. Little bit of Dave Grohl and the Foo Fighters for ya there. All right, we are going to have to finish off soon because otherwise I could just be here all night playing, which is fine because I actually enjoy playing. But the voice is not going to hold out super long, so I think we need to play. I think we need to finish off, and I think we need to play one of my tunes. Now I wrote this song before time, in the long ago, before anything weird happened, but it's unfortunately stood the test of time because it was sending a message then that is kind of triple relevant now. So I thought it was a good tune for us to finish with here tonight. So we're going to have a quick hydration there, and there you go. We are hotter than the Canucks, Pete. What's happening with the Canucks? Oh, I don't like that. Oh man, yeah, I was supposed to get down. Oh, Mark was supposed to get sailing on his boat again. Mark is a boat captain, if you don't know. He's a boat guy. So apologies, Mark, if you can't get out there on the water, because that would be like me not being able to be in my audio cave. It wouldn't feel right. So this is a song from an EP that I put out in 2019. Again, just before all the things and stuff. And I wrote this song because there were so many people coming to me and talking about how they couldn't, they were frustrated with their music, and they were frustrated with life, and they were frustrated with things in general. And at the time, there was a really cool cafe. There still is a really cool cafe in my local area, and they had a placard there, and it had this one really simple phrase on there, and it said, "Life does not have to be perfect to be wonderful." And hands up who can attest to the fact that the last 2 years have probably not been perfect, but they've still probably been wonderful in their own unique way. And yes, I know every time I say that, I'm like, there's people that have had really rough times. There's people that are still having really rough times. But they're the things that we can't control. We can still get together. We can still play music. We can still enjoy and have a good time here on the Happy Hour and on all the other shows we do here. So cheers to everybody. Cheers to 2021 and on to 2022. And we're going to play this one. We're going to finish with this song. This is a song called Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Life isn't always fair. Everyone has their problems. It's easy to hide away. It's harder to find solutions. But I know this for sure. Save a dress rehearsal. We have internet problems. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to wait, because internet wasn't supposed to be perfect. Internet doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. But I want to finish off at least with the entire song. So we'll give it 1 second. You know what? Everyone, stop, take a breath. It's back. So stop, take a big breath, big cleansing breath. Grab your beverage of choice, preferably water. I just threw my water on the ground. Preferably water, but beer if you want to. Have a drink. And let's try it again. Because that's just how things roll. As I always say, sometimes there's too much Netflix and not enough chill. So why don't we try that one more time with feeling? The show must go on. So one more time with feeling, hey? This is perfect. Life isn't always fair, and everyone has their problems. It's easy to hide away, harder to find solutions. But I know this for sure, said a dress rehearsal. Don't wait to see the sign. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful, they say. But sometimes it feels that way. You will not always win. Sometimes you lack direction. You gotta stay the course. You're gonna face rejection, and you won't always know there's a battle ahead. Sometimes the war is in your head. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Bandwidth doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. And I don't know what is left to say. Sometimes you hide away and look back on your mistakes. Cannot turn back time to make everything seem fine. So remember, life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. 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 Thank you, everybody, for being here today. That is going to do it. We're at 15 minutes. We get later and longer every time. It's going to be the happy hour and a half eventually, because we seem to always play a little bit more than I originally intend to play. But good night, everybody. Farewell to Barry Glenn, to Leela. Hope you are doing well. Did I say? Yeah, I said good day to you. Blue Frank, Joe Glenn, to Christopher Rossi. Thank you for the kind donation. Barry Glenn, Thomas Christ, Clayton Von Cluj, Frigzy, Mark Bro, Bleeding Red Beats, thank you for your donation. We've got Jenny, Jolivet. I must find out how to say your name, Jenny, properly. Jolivet or Jolivet? Never quite sure, with an ET at the end. And anyone else who have missed Desolate Morning, anyone else that has been there and has been here for this one, I only have one thing to say, which is this. We'll be singing when we're winning. We'll be singing. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You are never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You are never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You are never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You are never gonna keep me down. 2021 or 2022. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you next time here on the Happy Hour. We got GarageBand Weekly tomorrow. We're doing a bit of a look into the future of things. Holy dooly. Thank you, Mark M, for the super late and super kind donation. Good night, and thanks for the fun music on my ride home. Well, thank you, Mark. That is super sweet of you. Thumbs up, horns up for Mark for that. And yes, big love to all of you as well. I do appreciate you greatly, and thanks all for being here. And that is going to do it for the Happy Hour for yet another week. I will see you, as I said, GarageBand Weekly tomorrow, and then we've got a big week coming up here on the channel, and then we'll kick it on into 2022. So thank you, everyone. As we say at the end of every show, please be kind to yourself. Remember, fit your oxygen mask before helping others, including children. Be kind to others, and keep creating, and I'll see you real soon here on Studio Live Today. Take care, everybody. Bye.